gotta get on your seat and stop to the beat. A country style boogie makes you dance on your feet. It's keeping country strong. A keeping country strong. Keeping it, a keeping country strong. Benzie and Carl are ready to go, keeping it fun all through the show. A keeping country strong.
Yeah!
Welcome to Keeping Country Strong.
Hallelujah.
I'm Pam Murphy, and this is the Carl Richards. Let's give it up for Carl.
Well, thanks, man.
We're missing Benzie tonight.
Who's he? Oh,
He's
Benzie,
the other
yeah.
co-host here. Hope all's well, Benzie.
He's doing some personal things as always. But,
So, how are you tonight in this?
I'm doing good, and I
heat?
got to thank everybody, all our fans that came out to Matamore's free concerts in the park. And to hear our band play, was close to 100 people, actually. They counted 89, 90, but there was more that came around the back.
That's great.
And the lady was like shocked. And it was good. They all came out.
Awesome.
And then we gave a lot of them hot dogs and stuff. And Lois made brownies and cookies.
Oh, that was nice of Lois to do that.
And then,
nice.
We had some free T-shirts and some free CDs we gave away to the whole audience.
That's great.
So they were all in their glory.
So tell me what else you got going on with Carl Richards Band. What any other gigs
Well, the
going on?
22nd, we're going to be at the Orange County Fair playing. I'll be there almost every day anyway. Our sound group, Bobby Keegan Sound Group, will be there running all the sound for Orange County Fair. He's now doing it.
He's awesome. Bob Keegan and Galia.
Yep. She's going to play one night on a Saturday, and then he's going to be playing Third Degree. And we got a lot of bands from the areas coming in there and playing. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see where it goes. You know, and then I told Bob after this year I'm going to hand it off to him. And he's happy as heck because I want to expand into something else.
That's good.
So I might play there, but he works hard, and he's one of the loyalest guys I've ever met.
He is a really nice guy.
If he says he's going to show up, he will.
The Cornwall Fest. Remember I did that fall fest last
Yeah.
year? And he did the sound on the main stage of my son's band, The Fine Line, which is playing Sunday, by the way. At
where?
In Warwick? No, Washingtonville.
Oh,
Washingtonville at 4 o'clock. 2 to 4, I think. But he was the sound person for that, and it was rocking. I mean, you just loved
Now, was
sitting
that
in front.
with the Margot?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is with, oh my gosh, Kaiser. I think her last name is.
I don't know.
Yeah, she has a shop on Main Street in Cornwall. But, yeah, this was phenomenal. Anyways, he did a great job. Him and Galia were there. And they're just very attentive. You know, and they made sure that everybody sounded good. Everything sounded awesome. And that's the key to a good sound person is when they care about each and every
Well, not only
group,
that, he's not
and
a
they're
hothead.
on the ball. And they're on the ball, and they pay attention. They don't, you know, go off and do their own thing. He is sitting there, and he's really attentive to every little detail.
He's the easiest going guy that I ever met.
He's very mellow.
And when he started out, I got him started into doing sound. He used to do a little for his own band, but I got him into it, I don't know how many years now, and I just knew he would fit the mold, and he's took it to another level. He's got 3 engineers now that work with him. Like Wurtsboro, he did 3 stages at one time.
That's great.
He'll be doing the Blueberry Fest, and he found out with me, you may have singing monkeys. You never know what I'm going to bring.
Oh, I know, right?
And,
Always be prepared, yeah.
And you'll be with us, too, for the food bank, right? You're going to pop in?
I'm definitely a pop in. I'm going to be there.
Oh,
yeah, I'm going to
great.
film. I'm going to bring my camera, too, and do some Pam time filming.
That's going to be September 17th.
Oh, I thought it was the 27th. 17th? Okay, you got it.
No, wait a minute. I don't know.
You're probably right.
Let me ask the boss.
You're probably right. Nope, you're right.
Lois.
You're right. You're right. It was something else I'm doing.
The 27th of August is our big picnic. Everybody's
Right,
invited
I just
to
got
that.
that mixed up, yeah.
And,
so September 17th, and tell us where it's going to be at this
it's
food
going to
drive.
be at Riverside Park, where we always have it. This will be our 3rd year.
Rocking the City for Hunger, right?
Rocking the City for Hunger, and we're going to have a few bands, and then we're going to have a lot of singers like yourself. More singers than bands. I'm just trying to see which is easier, but bring a can or bring a case. Non-perishable stuff. And John Fagione, who gave me permission to run with this and do it, in recreation, they're behind it 100%. And it's for all people in the town of Port Jervis areas that need help. And there's so many. And then they give it to a church or whatever, and they handle all the food, so nobody's touching the food or handling the food. It's done properly through that. And Jeff's greenhouse supplies all the flowers for the front of the stage. Right, it always looks pretty, yep. And go over and see him, Jeff's greenhouse in Matamoros. It's over in the back there. Just ask anybody in town exactly where it is. And he does that, so that's all in the works. So we just keep on rolling. I got Napanock Days. I'm over there on I think a Thursday, and we're going to be. That's a Wednesday. Thursday we're going to be in Port Jervis, the concert series in the park.
August 11th.
What's that?
Concert in the park. Concert in the park.
August 11th. It was one of them days. We'll be there.
Come out and enjoy the beautiful weather. Bring a lawn chair.
What's that? September 27th is the food. You were right.
I was right. Is that a Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, because then Sunday the 28th is Out of the Darkness Walk, which is sponsored by American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And that is at 11 o'clock, I think. You can get there a little earlier, but it's a great day where you can get together with families. I'll be singing with my sister, the Murray and Murphy Band.
Great.
M&M Band, we call them. And it's just a great support day. It's for people who have either survived suicide attempts, families that have had people perhaps who have committed suicide or tried to. And it's just a supportive group where the whole day is just, filled with like organizations that you can go to. You can get information on where to get help. And also just to know that you're not the only one out there. There's a lot of support. And that it's just a great awareness day. And it's a walk that goes across. It's in Highland, and it's also in Poughkeepsie. It's actually the walkway over the Hudson Bridge. That
I know. I've never been on it, but
you have to go. Like, that is something you need to do.
Well, Lois is afraid of heights, so she will never go.
It's not that bad. My son is afraid of heights, and he'll do that one. Like, yeah, he did a little bit of that one because it's not too bad. Because it's like a road you're walking on. You're not aware.
She'd have to walk in the middle and crawl. She's heights are no way.
We'll have her check it out. Just at least start it, maybe.
Because I used to play over there for the Italian Fest, which they still have. Until somebody got the idea we can get Italian bands singing in Italian.
Oh,
I said the only song I know is
well,
Dean Martin. Yeah, Dean Martin. When something hits the sky like a big pizza pie,
he goes. When the moon hits the sky.
He goes, no, not that way.
That's amore. That's not even Italian.
I don't know what it was. The guy goes, no, that's not what we want.
It's American, but it sounds
But
Italian.
they took care of us when we were there. And,
that's cute.
We had a lot of fun, and the big blueberry thing is going to become now. I think that's August 9th, right, Lo?
We think. Look up on your website. What's your website?
Look at carlrichardsband.com. We got a schedule up there. It tells you when and where and what. And hopefully they'll have the movie together, which one of my songs is in. The Collar. It's a great movie.
Fun. That's pretty cool.
It's about an officer that accidentally kills a young person and almost drinks himself to death. And then he goes to a church and they sing my gospel song. Comes
Love it.
on.
What's the gospel song they're doing?
It's called The Byway.
Love it. That's awesome.
Well, it's End of the Byway.
That's wonderful. Good for you.
But hopefully they get it done and released, and it'll be great.
That's great. So I had my anniversary with my husband, Mike.
He's still with you?
Yes, God bless his soul.
He didn't let you hit him with a chair?
29 years, we're married, 29, and then I've known him 5 years before that, so we've been together over 34 years. But we went to Shadows on the Hudson, which is right near the walkway over the Hudson in Poughkeepsie. Excellent food. Oh my God, what a great dinner. Great atmosphere, great time, great dinner, but we had a really good night.
You're always hiking. Every time I see you on Facebook, you're hiking somewhere.
I got to tell you what I just did. And this went to Fort Montgomery, which is right near south of West Point. And I go there all the time. It's very secluded, pretty private. It's actually not bad. You can go there and just go in the museum itself if you don't want to do the hike. And you can check out, some stuff there and a pretty view of the Bear Mountain Bridge. But there's this little hike that you do around and goes up on the Bear Mountain Bridge, and we cross the bridge. I've done Anthony's Nose up there, but that I didn't feel like doing this week. That's a hike. That's like climbing up a mountain. So this one went back around the bridge, and then we went to the Bear Mountain Zoo.
Right, I've been there, yes.
And it's free. We did a $1 donation at the door, but it's free if you want to. You go around and you look at all the animals, and a lot of them are wounded animals that were from somewhere in the Hudson Valley, and someone took care of them, and then they bring them there because they couldn't be reintroduced into the wild again, which I think is such a great thing.
Do they still have the big swimming pool there?
They do, which I just discovered. I didn't even know it. So I'm walking around. Each time I go a little further. So I got to see the Walt Whitman statue, which is beautiful. And then I look down on the right, and there's this pool. And it's $2 a person to get in. It was a huge pool, so if you ever want to get cooled off and go there, I guess you can go.
Well, they also have them little paddle things up on the lake. You can rent them.
Well, I didn't go that far yet. So I went down to the left instead. I went down to the Hudson River boat dock. Beautiful.
I did that. Coming back, they had to carry me up the mountain.
I believe it. It was a hike. But on my way back up the mountain from the Hudson River dock area, I see these, it looked like deer antlers. Like huge driftwood deer antlers, and they looked out of place on the side of the mountain. And I'm looking, I'm like, that looks like driftwood, or it looks like antlers. And I'll be darned, I leaned my head over, and it's a big, huge statue of a deer, of an elk. Elk statue.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. It was beautiful. Apparently donated in 1935. It was put up. But it's a huge bronze statue. So my son and I, Timmy, climbed around. We got his picture with him climbing on it. And
I seen that,
it's right on the side of the mountain at Bear Mountain. It's beautiful. So many things each time you go.
Well, the lake on it up there.
I gotta go. Hessian Lake, right?
They have little paddle boats, 2-seaters.
Yeah.
And you paddle the pedals like a bicycle.
Yeah, what a great
And you go
time.
all around the lake.
You know what? What a great place to go. Just you have people visiting, or you just want to go
I've been
somewhere.
there many times.
Bear Mountain State Park, that whole entire area, Fort Montgomery, just wonderful to go to. I tried to get into West Point, and I couldn't get in. I was too much of a rebel. They wouldn't let me in. I can't get in anymore.
Well, you let Custer in. He was a rebel.
I swear, it used to be. We used to take my kids there to play soccer all the time when they were younger, and now it's just impossible to get in. I was in my convertible, and I had my driver's license out because last time we went, my son didn't have his with him, so they wouldn't let us in. This time I had my license out, his license out. We're ready to go in to visit and go down by the lake into the water, and then go out into 18. They wouldn't let us in. I guess you have to go to the visitor center now. This is something new they just established.
Right.
So you have to go in and get a picture ID at the visitor center. So he made me turn around. He goes, well, first of all, you can't do that. And secondly, you got to do this. I was like being scolded at. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll turn around. So I didn't get to go into West Point. I will, though, one of these days.
Well, we went up there for Benzie's, some kind of show, Christmas show. And with the traffic, we were in the wrong spot. Mm-hmm. Well, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Well, I walked out in the golf course, and I'm out there and near the hedges taking the thing. And all of a sudden, a warning goes out to everybody. Somebody's on the property strolling around. Now, I don't think it was me, but they all rushed down that way. I could see people on the golf course, and I says, let's keep going.
Oh, my God, that's funny. Now that's funny.
Causing trouble. But listen, anybody out there who's nonprofit that wants to get a flyer on our
Access 23
Access 23 TV bulletin board, just go to our website, access23tv.com. All the information's on there, and the phone number and everything. And we would gladly, the new one they got going is Empowering. It's down in Port Jervis. Mm-hmm. And we like to get their stuff up. We just got some of their stuff, but it's free. So if you want to get it to us, you can. And all the emails and everything are right on that website, and all the shows that we got running. So,
awesome. Yeah.
We're here for everybody. And
there's
we have a new shows after my show. And then on Saturday, we're running reruns of my show. For the wrestlers, they're going to have a show on at 9.
Yeah, what's the name of the wrestler show? Do you remember?
It's WCPW. Mm-hmm. Something like that. And and they're on at 10:30 tonight. And they're also on Saturday at 9.
Uh-huh.
And then Cindy's show is on at 7, and then I'm on at 8, and then they're on at 9 Saturday.
Okay.
So they're on twice, and they're also over in Middletown on the Time Warner over there.
That's awesome. That's great. I know my show, Pam Time's on Thursdays here, Saturday over at Middletown.
Right.
7:30, but it's...
Now, you're still in Manhattan, too, right?
I'm in Manhattan Thursdays at 4:30. Yeah, it's been 3 years now. It's been going. Not bad.
I called her up down
bad.
in Manhattan. I says, how's everything going with my show and everything? She says, did anybody call you and say it's turned off? I says, no. She says, you're fine.
Exactly. You won't know anything unless... I did something one time where, because I have a high definition camera, and it was, this resolution screen was too big. So I actually got an email, actually a phone call once, and an email, because the resolution was too big, and I had to like downgrade it because I guess their cameras or whatever it was they were using couldn't take it. So I had to.
And we will be live. We'll be live streaming here pretty soon. We're having the internet back on, and we're going to hook it up, and you can actually watch this anywhere in the world on the internet free.
Isn't that awesome? Love it.
So.
Yep.
A lot of good things are happening.
It's amazing what you can do now, isn't it?
Well, we got a lot more tech people here to help my wife because she was doing it herself.
And that's nice.
And we got
great.
a few more tech people here, so there's been a lot of upgrades here that maybe people didn't see, could stop in and see. And
we're located, by the way, if you ever do want to stop in, because they
Yeah.
come in during our show.
yeah, shows you can come in and watch them live if we're here.
Yeah, and 9 o'clock on Thursdays. Next 2 weeks we won't be here because you'll be at the Orange County Fair.
Right.
But it's at 9 to 10 o'clock, and it's at 16 Franklin Street in Port Jervis, New York. So come down anytime.
And there's a big handicap ramp out there.
Yep, there is. You can come up that. So come on in and just sit and relax and enjoy it, because we always get a free concert, you and I, every week.
But my show will air anyway the next 2 weeks because of our new setup, which is great.
Right. So, yeah, the show will still happen, but we won't be here physically.
No, we're not going to.
You'll be at the Orange County Fair.
Home
I'll
away
be in
from
Cooperstown
home.
Hall of Fame weekend next week,
And
induction
you'll
ceremony.
be over there, and then tomorrow I'm going with Benzie. I don't know
Where
where
you
we're
going?
going.
Benzie's got some trips
Mohegan
going
Sun,
on.
I would say. That's where we're going.
Mohegan Sun, that's right. There
Yep.
you go.
And that's always a
Maybe
blast.
you'll be a big winner.
I'm reading between the lines on that thought. But listen, we got a great artist here. He plays the drums.
I don't know where he
plays,
is, by the way.
He's hiding or he's talking somewhere. He's going to do 4 songs.
Chris Efthimian. He's going to come out in a minute. So he's done a couple bands. River's Edge Band, and what was the other one?
Well, he sits in with me now and then too.
Oh, and what does he play? You said drums.
Drums, and he sings also.
Sings.
And
Plays guitar. Very, very talented.
He's going to be at the Orange County Fair helping Will Hoppy one day during the afternoon. He'll be singing.
What are some of the acts you got coming? Because you didn't.
Well, we
line
got
them up
Side
for the tent.
Effects. We got Bobby Keegan. We got a Galelus band. Not the Pony. ARZ band's going to be there. I don't know all the rest. They're going to be there. And the Carl Richards band will be there. And our friends from the Mexican band will be there tonight.
Nice.
And don't ask me their name. But
they changed it a couple times.
Yeah,
so
I can't remember.
I was here one time when they came, and we had a
Tex-Mex.
horrible time. Tex-Mex was originally, yeah. We had a horrible time with sound that night, remember? So we couldn't record them. So we did the interview part, and then we never got to
they were
hear
back
the band.
since there.
And then they came back when I wasn't here. I was teaching. So they came back, and I didn't get to hear them, and I wanted to hear them.
And I got to thank all the folks at Rockin' Horse Ranch who book us down there. We're booked crazy down there. So
up there, you should say.
Up there. I don't know where I am.
Yeah, it's up in Highland, New York. As a matter of
And
fact, when you go up there, you could be right on the walkway. It's not even far from there.
Yeah?
The walkway over the Hudson. It's like a 5-minute drive.
Wow.
Now, there's no reason to go.
Right.
Just go right over 9W Haviland Road, it's called.
Well, I was up in Hyde Park a few weeks ago, up in the Moose Lodge up in Hyde Park, past the college and I was going to say
in the
culinary, not
yep.
coronary,
Coronary if you eat too much.
And then you hang a right, go down, make a left, and you get down. The Moose Lodge is there, and we had a great time. They treated us so good at that Moose Lodge. And Napanock days, anybody comes out, bring your lawn chairs. It's on a Wednesday night. And when we get done, we play an hour and a half. They have free ice cream brownies for everybody there in the
nice.
Senior Citizens Home. It's a tribute. It's great.
Very nice.
You know?
Very nice.
All right, now where'd he go? Chris, you ready? Where are you, Chris?
He's chatting away with Lois and Marty in the booth there. We're just all... Yes. Yes.
What was you in
So
a wreck?
we're excited. We're going to give a listen now to this wonderful and talented man who's going to amaze us
He's got to
with
find
his
himself
guitar,
first.
and he's going to be singing. He's getting all set there. So anyways, we're going to give it up for the wonderfully talented
And he's come down and helped us with telethons and everything.
That's
here.
right, Chris Efthimian. Woo! Yeah!
All right, we can get up.
When you need peace of mind, if all else fails you, and drinking ain't the answer, and you're riding on happy trails, take along this little tip with you. As the sun unveils, you gotta hitch your mind to the morning star. Come on, baby, hitch your mind. You gotta hitch your mind. Hitch your mind to the morning star. Come on, baby, hitch your mind. You gotta hitch your mind. So you finally gone crazy, and you know there's just no hope. You even tried calling dial a prayer and visiting the Pope. Instead of jumping out your window, you just can't seem to cope. You gotta hitch your mind to the morning star. Come on, baby, hitch your mind. You gotta hitch your mind. Hitch your mind to the morning star. Come on, baby, hitch your mind. You gotta 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 hitch. So the next time you are lonely and you don't know what to do, sit out by an open window and as the sky turns blue, as the sky turns blue, you gotta hitch your mind to the morning star. Come on, baby, hitch your mind. You gotta hitch your mind. Hitch your mind to the morning star. Come on, baby, hitch your mind. You gotta 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 hitch. If you're looking for trouble, just walk on by. But if you're looking for a good time, step inside. We're going on down to Grandpa's house to have a good time. No, we don't sing Christmas carols with the bottom of the barrel. We sing the blues. No, we don't sing Christmas carols with the bottom of the barrel. We sing the blues when the work week is over and it's time to mellow out. No time for fun and fuss, my friend. We could work it out. We just go on down to Grandpa's house and have a good time. No, we don't sing Christmas carols with the bottom of the barrel. We sing the blues. No, we don't sing Christmas carols with the bottom of the barrel. We sing the blues. Next time you're lonely and you don't know where to go, come on down to Grandpa's house. We'll all mellow slow. We just go on down to Grandpa's house. Have a good time. No, we don't sing Christmas carols with the bottom of the barrel. We sing the blues. No, we don't sing Christmas carols with the bottom of the barrel. We sing the blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. You take the high road home tonight. You're thinking everything's alright, and the moon is shining through your mind. Everything just seems so right, yeah. We go on and on and on and on. We go on into a brand new day. We go on and on and on and on. We go on until we find our way. Life passed through my soul today, and I'm thinking of the words to say. Night of love is hiding in your heart. Open up the door, sweetheart, yeah. We go on and on and on and on. We go on into a brand new day. We go on and on and on and on. We go on until we find We go on and on. We go on and on. We go on and 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 That's an original song, that is. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Let's stick with the originals, yeah? Might as well stay with the originals. We've all heard everything else, right? You know what? I've been down the long road. I've been down the hard road. I've been down this road many times before. I've been down the long road. I've been down the hard road. I've been down and I still got a ways to go. Still I feel like a king. Makes my heart wanna sing. And I hardly got a thing to my name. To my name, baby. I've been down the strange road. I've been down the deranged road. I've been down this road many times before. I've been down the strange road. I've been down the deranged road. I've been down and I still got a ways to go. Still I feel like a king. Makes my heart wanna sing. And I hardly got a thing to my name. To my name, baby. To my name. To my name, baby.
Stuff. You should book this guy. One man show.
That's right.
Make sure you have an air conditioner.
Your humidity is a killer,
You'll
folks.
still work for a fan, won't you?
Yeah, I'll work for a fan.
Come on over, Chris.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Joe's
You
great.
can't eat fans. How you doing there,
Good, how you
fella?
doing?
Good to see you.
Boy.
Man, I didn't expect it to be that hot.
Hey, when I played over, here's something, I don't know if I told you or not, we played in the park this last week, and every Tuesday night they got some kind of entertainment there. Anyway, the guy who owned the Silver Dollar back in 1983, what's that?
I saw the picture on Facebook.
Oh,
Silver dollar.
the ones that owned it, and we were there like the last 3 or 4 years, and one of the best clubs, they always paid the bands, fed the bands, gave them drinks on everything on the house, and made sure your money was in your hand at the end of the night. And if you didn't have a crowd, they still paid you.
That's classic.
They're one of the best clubs I ever. It was wild, but it was one of the best
They
clubs.
were there.
Yeah, well
How cool is that?
and they came all the way up from North Carolina just to see me sing because they haven't seen me in a while.
That is fantastic.
In
That's
probably 10 or
what an
12
honor.
years, maybe 15 years.
Jeez, you left a great impression, I guess. I don't know. Did you ever hear playing that club, the
No.
Silver Dollar? Is it called Silver Dollar? Silver
No,
Dollar?
it was. It's right on Lakes Road by the lake there.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
a seafood restaurant or something.
okay.
But they retired out of the business or whatever happened. And,
So, Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Very hot.
Ooh, ladies, did you hear that?
You got that?
yes,
Hot,
ladies.
Very hot. Just hanging out, having a good time, as usual.
You should hear him play the drums.
You know, I don't think I have heard
Out
you
of
play
this
the
world.
drums.
The guys love playing with him because his timing is right on the money. It's like that means a lot with the bass player.
You
Yeah.
need to be, So tell us about your musical talents, how you started, what you play.
Started when I was 8 years old on books.
and now I'm 10 years old and I'm up to pants.
It was old granddad did it. I knew it.
Pots and pans or books?
I graduated to pots and pans.
So, so you play drums, you play guitar,
Drums is my instrument. The guitar is just a hobby.
Okay.
Well, it's becoming more of a little more and more as time goes on.
Right.
He could get hire this guy.
Hire this guy, please.
I ain't kidding. People out there in the clubs want 1 or 2 piece bands, or not even bands, but singers. Book this guy. He'll come in and give you a nice show for the evening.
How can we book you?
Yeah.
And my phone number's on the...
So, yeah, your phone numbers, we'll put it up there. 845-750-5081. Does that sound right?
That's it.
Yep, we'll have it on the credits.
And he does a mix of music. And
everything.
You have originals and you have covers?
Ray Charles.
When I heard him singing, I said, he hardly ever sings with one country band for whatever reason, but he's like, I heard him sing here, and I go, you kidding me? And then when he's played with us, I threw a mic back there and go, you're singing tonight.
That's great.
And he knows a lot of songs that we like, so.
Excellent.
He rocked the joint.
So what bands are you part of that you play in?
Well, with Carl, I play with Carl River's
Richards
Edge.
Band. What else?
River's Edge Band.
Excellent
River's
band,
Edge.
yeah.
And whoever calls.
Whoever calls. And he's also a solo artist.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Right, and he writes his own songs, too.
Those were all originals.
So do you have them recorded, though, for us to, purchase?
No.
That would be something you should do.
Yeah, why don't you get that done?
Find management, somebody to do it. I'm not into the business end. That's the problem. I have no interest in business.
People especially love to listen to your music after they see you live. You could bring some CDs.
Come to my house.
That's gas money.
Come to his house. He'll play a free concert.
He will come to your house and play right in your kitchen.
Right.
That's how I started, around the kitchen table.
The wandering minstrels of years ago, that used to go from town to village and play for room and board and
There you go. There's something for you to do.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite style of music?
It's hard to say. I like it all. I like it all.
I can hear him talking in the booth in there. What's going on in there?
I like all kind of music too.
Yeah,
whatever kind of mood I'm in, sometimes.
Yeah, if it's good, right? Exactly.
If it's good,
whatever mood you're in.
I like the slow old country stuff.
All right, I'll have to do some slow, boring stuff for you then.
Yeah. Till my blood perks, then I gotta rip the place up.
Some rock and roll.
Because Jeremy Langdale, he's another one-man band. He also has a blues rock band of his own too, which is cooking. And he sets in with me now and then. It's the only time I get to hear Freebird, which I love.
I like that song.
And of course, we don't sound like Leonard Skinner, but we rock the place, and he knows all the parts, and sings it. Well, I have a ball with that. I like that song because the way Skinner scaled it, slow, and then builds up and into a big
Do you have a
jam.
favorite song you like to play or sing?
My own music.
Really?
That stuff, yeah.
On and on and on and I could rock out to that one.
Yeah.
I was back there going.
Oh, he's got some beautiful material.
Yeah, it was fun, and I still remember it.
I mean, I like it all. I like the Beatles, Presley, all of it.
The nice thing about your song is I can remember the tune and I can remember the words. So when you walk away from hearing an original artist, that's like a compliment.
Thanks.
Which
Yeah,
I
she
really
never.
enjoy.
The hooks.
When I played there, she forgot mine in the same minute. It was like over.
Well, that's important, the hooks. That's somebody can walk away remembering it. That's a hit song, I tell you. So I write hit songs, folks. So
there you go.
Somebody that wants to do management. That's what I'm waiting for. Somebody that takes a liking to me that does management and should do pretty good.
So you're looking for a manager, possibly.
If it falls into
Anybody
place,
want to manage this guy out here?
Managers.
Whatever nature decides for me,
If you really want to do this and you want to work, you gotta, if you want to get out there and start.
She's got a lot of clubs over by her and where her school is that actually book single acts.
I would work every night, but I just don't want to go do the business side of it. I just won't do it. I don't like it. I just won't do it.
You just want to do
Well, here's my theory.
Yeah.
I want to get my own club, get 5 or 6 musicians, and buy our own damn club, and have music there every night.
That'd be nice.
And I think that'd be great.
That'd be great, is right.
Now, there is a club out in Route 6. If anybody's got money on them. It's a beautiful club. They got a nice stage. It's right on Route 6.
Route 6 where?
When you come down to Greenville, and there's a long straightaway, there's a bar on the right.
What's it called?
I don't know what it is. It was an Irish pub, and now it's something else.
Now you're talking
but
Irish.
They're not even open anymore. They got a parking lot, endless.
Really?
Oh, so you want to buy this property, is what you're saying?
With the bar on it.
Okay, so you're looking for investors maybe, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've already talked to some other bands leaders.
You need somebody with money.
Right. Forget about the band leaders. You need somebody that's going to invest in the business.
But we just don't got the money.
Well, let's face it.
You need somebody who has money.
The bands are playing for nothing anymore, and then it's hard to get $200, let alone $300.
Yeah.
So if they're going to play that cheap, they might as well come play for us for free. I mean,
you tell
no,
them.
not free. I wouldn't even open a thing with bands unless I had the money in advance for a year.
To be able to pay at least.
Right.
For them to get there, because it costs people to get to these places. And not only that, they're lugging their equipment, the gas to get there, and it's just nice if you can even just cover that.
Right.
Well, I told Lois I would want to make it
pay their bills too.
A root beer, sell root beer soda, no alcohol. Right. I don't know, or bring your own.
There's a market for everything.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
I have people that's sort of interested, and I also have people sort of want me to go to Ireland.
Ireland?
Get me the ticket.
Really?
I have a friend who's in Ireland right now. I want to go there myself. You ever been?
Mm-mm.
Just my music went without me. It's playing over there.
Oh, I feel so sad.
Idaho and
that's a funny way to put it.
I won Best New Artist of the Year in Idaho.
A lot of good songs.
And that's right.
I think we should bring the show over there.
Yeah, that too. We could bring a whole show there.
That was where my relatives are from Ireland, and my husband's relatives are from Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
I have relatives there too in England.
Well, I should say
England
my
and
ancestors.
there. But yeah, the kind of music you do and I do, and even what she does, they love Americana over there. Anything older, like the Johnny Cashes and all that kind of stuff that we do, they love that over there.
Ooh, we should look into that.
Absolutely.
Well, can't your husband work double shifts?
Oh.
Because the easiest way to do it is go there and then rent the equipment there when you're there, because it costs too much to take it on a plane.
Well, not only that, my brother-in-law is in a band, Fragile Tomorrow, and they travel to Israel and across the countries and everywhere else. And they get stopped at the airports, and they almost wouldn't let his bass go through, his electric bass.
Really?
They were going to keep it there at the airport, and he said, "Over my dead body."
So they killed him.
No, he just waited there, and he refused to leave his bass.
I don't blame him.
And they were absolutely going to keep the bass. We took a high school band, Valley Central High School, down to Florida to play for competition, and the baritone mouth sax piece was gone. They took it. They confiscated it. The poor kid paid all this money to go, all excited when we got there. No one has a bari mouth sax piece down there. No one.
Well, they don't have it in Ireland either.
So the kid couldn't even play for the competition because they confiscated at the airport a baritone sax mouthpiece. Like, come on.
What do they think it is?
Come on. What do you think it is?
Giant marijuana pipe.
A bari sax.
A bong, right?
So yeah, you know what? You're better off.
That would make a nice bong.
Well, they said the plane was high.
You're better off renting when you get over. Absolutely agree with that.
Well, England has different kind of plug for amps and stuff than they do here. I'm not sure what they call it. Electricity's different over there than here. We almost made it once. I had my passports. We had all the band had all their passports, but it just didn't work out.
Did you ever go on tour anywhere?
When I was a kid, I don't remember exactly where, but I was working 6 nights a week.
Were you really?
When I was young as a drummer, yeah.
Wow.
I was playing 6 nights a week, hotel to hotel.
That's fantastic.
It's so long ago.
Yeah.
And then I did a couple albums, one with Columbia Records and one with Capitol Records, with a band called Chelsea Beige.
Oh, how cool is that?
Got a couple
Look
albums
at that.
out.
I didn't know that
I
about
was
you.
20 years old when I did that, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Wow,
All right.
Just ready to make it, and the lead singer that wrote the songs.
I remember that band because it was a covered wagon came down the road and had the name of the
remember
band.
that?
And the name of the.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right.
She
Well,
said
it
it's
was.
wonderful.
It is.
I'm sorry, it was. It's kind of cool at first. Well, you got that. You got to go around and play some plays, music.
And a covered wagon.
Covered wagon.
Covered wagon with Martha Doodle. You never know who you're sitting next to.
Listen, there was a record company called Black Label, I don't know if anybody ever. It's a long time ago, in the '60s.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Wanted
thing.
me to. I
shot at.
I made 2 songs up for him, like old time rock and roll type stuff, and the band wouldn't go record it.
Wouldn't?
Nope, they got cold feet and wouldn't do it.
You're
and
kidding.
the guy wouldn't take me unless I had the whole band.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, Black Label.
Wow, I would have been there in a heartbeat. You know
Me too. You should have called me.
Hey, we would have gone for you.
People get cold feet.
Not me.
Yeah,
That's why the record companies now, they say, you don't need a band. You just sing, we'll get you the band.
That is true. Yeah.
Well,
And,
find me a record label.
Yeah.
I got good stuff.
yeah, you just need the right producer.
So, right, connections and producer. That's all it is. Those
Well,
songs
the
can make it.
hard part in Nashville is I met Dave Malloy, who's the head of Epic Records. And I had a good time with
That's
him.
the label that one of the albums I did was on Epic.
Really?
I'll show it to you next time I see it. Yeah.
What he had said was today's country, they're looking for 16 years old and younger.
To get the
Can you believe that? Their
crowds.
voices haven't even developed yet in younger.
And he says, not because you can't do it. He says, but older and seasoned musicians, first thing they say is, "What do I get?" Mm-hmm. Real young people, the parents will sell their house to think they're going to be a star.
Right, that is true. You know what?
And this is what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate to say that, but that's true.
It's like that TV show, America's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember, the guy that owns that is getting to see free talent and pick and choose the best ones out of it. And if they go somewhere, he owns part of them. You got to sign a contract with them.
For a year or so. Yep.
Like that one country girl there.
Yeah.
Is it Earwood?
Carrie Underwood?
Underwood, yeah.
Yeah, she started
She signed to him. So when she got her deal, guess what? He gets his cut.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well.
And her songs, he gets a cut out of that.
In reality, she might not have ever made it. She might
Without
not have had those
that's
doors
right.
open.
That's the business.
So,
Colonel Parker got
she's making a lot of
50%
good
of
money.
Elvis.
Chris, you got any concerts coming up that we can know about?
Shows or.
The only one that is like the Ramacade Park with River's Edge there on
And you'll be in
Tell
Orange
us
County
about that.
Fair,
Orange
though.
County Fair, right?
Well, tell us about the Mammocating show, the park.
That's on.
What's it for?
Sunday. It's for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It's a benefit.
And when is it again?
The 31st, I believe.
July?
Sunday.
17 a.m. coming from Wirtsboro. It's on the right. Coming up, it's on the left. It's a big, huge park.
Sunday, July 31st, 12 o'clock.
And what do people do if they want to go? Is it tickets there?
No,
or-
it's free.
It's free, so it's just to.
You just walk in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And they
play.
have raffles and stuff.
All right, that's.
If you wanna
I was
eat,
wondering, like St. Jude's usually have like a table of raffles and things like
Then
that.
there's food there if you want to buy
Okay, got
food,
it.
you know.
All right. So.
We did a big fundraiser there once for that Katrina with Slam Allen and a whole bunch of people was there playing with, and they raised $30,000. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have one there, and then you're going to be playing at the Orange County Fair. Do you know what
That's
day?
him by himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when is that, Carl? The 23rd?
I don't know. I keep
July
track of my
23rd?
own stuff.
Well, you booked it for me.
And what's the name of the tent that he's playing at?
It's the John Lasardi
The 23rd.
Entertainment Tent.
Saturday, July 23rd.
Saturday, July 23rd at
4 to 6.
4 to 6. Come on down to see him at the Orange County
And
Fair.
have a cold beer with him.
Yeah. Have
Or
3 or
just
4 cold beers with me.
Iced tea.
I'm there every day. Come on down. I'm running it, so I'm there every
That's
day.
great. That's great.
I sleep in the corner there.
He's not kidding.
I've been with the fair over 30 years, and at one point when they used to have all the country acts there, they would actually hook me up so I could open for them, which was always nice at the fair. But I booked the bands, and they just don't want single acts. Otherwise, I'd have him in there in a minute. And then Will does all the day things, but if he slows down, he's next in line.
Yeah. So we're going to chat for just a second, but we want to hear more music from
Yeah,
you.
so go get set
Got a
up,
couple more
Okay.
tunes for
because
us?
I hear that door they're banging
Yeah.
over there.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Have a nice one.
So tell us now. You were there. You're just talking about Will Hoppy doing the music during the
Well,
day.
Will Hoppy is one of
I
the
know Will.
most.
He's been on here.
He's one of the most
He's around
professional entertainers, and he gets there, sets up, and does his thing. I don't even have to be there for Will. He's such a pro. And then sometimes he does have another gig, so if he needs somebody to fill in, he calls me up, and I send Chris down. And then we got all the different bands there, and Keegan sound group is going to be doing all the sound. I am going to be in Greenwood Lake in their concert series out on the beach. I don't know what day it's going to be, but yeah, because I lived there 15 years and they decided to give me a break. But I played everything in that town, you know, the VFW, the Legion, the Elks. Yeah. Too many gigs. We figured out the other day, I've played over 2,000 gigs in my life.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
I started singing when I was 5. And somehow, I never got into drugs or heavy drinking. Although I did like old granddad.
Is that what the problem is? Ooh.
Wow.
Hearing those cobwebs. Woo.
What?
All right, so I guess Chris is getting ready over there.
Yeah, I think he blew a cylinder
I
there.
think,
whatever happened.
That's right. So we're excited. If you want to get a hold of Chris, again, his phone number is 845-750-5081.
And how do we get a hold of you? Come on.
I'm PamMurphy007.com. Anytime. They know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah.
Or Facebook, Pamela and... Wait, what is it? Pam Murphy 007. I'm like, wait, which one?
Wait a minute,
So
seniors.
this, again, let's give
You're
it up.
senior,
to
you're
great,
senior. Oh.
talented Chris Efthimian. Woo!
Another original song. Little Johnny lived a long life, said I'm doing good for just how old I am. Little Johnny climbed the mountain so he could see over all the land. He said, yeah. Little Johnny lived a long life, said I'm doing good for just how old I am. Oh yeah. I made my own way, I fought real hard, haven't given up so far. Gonna find that mountain high, gonna climb into the sky, Lord, yes I will. He said, yeah, yeah. I made my own way, I fought real hard, haven't given up so far. Gonna find that mountain high, gonna climb into the sky. He said, yeah, yeah. Little Johnny lived a long life, said I'm doing good for just how old I am. Little Johnny knew the young boy this here land was not just made for man. He said, yeah. Little Johnny knew the young boy this here land was not just made for man. Oh no. I made my own way, I thought real hard, haven't given up so far. Gonna find that mountain high, gonna climb into the sky, Lord, yes I will. He said, yeah, yeah. I made my own way, I thought real hard, haven't given up so far. Gonna find that mountain high, gonna climb into the sky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little Johnny, yeah. for the whole wide world come true. There's too much confusion and illusion, and not enough real feeling coming through. It's not the way love grows. 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 And I need to know, others know, fear is wrong and loving must grow. The heart of man has punished love, so he can die with his pockets filled with gold. It's not the way love grows. 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 Birds of metal now. You can't breathe in the air. It's crying all around. No laughter